Good day. Thank you for joining me. Ashe. I wasn't ready, but I was ready. I just wanted to hit it, let this song play, Candlelight and You, honey. I am here. Come on, Box, get on my hand. We're going to do a reading. A good energy, check in, motivating, reaffirming. Hey, we done made it through the first month of 2024. How is it going for you? How is it? Well, for me, amazing. And y'all got to work with me, babies, because let me tell you something. These little these gloves, these cards, because my mind is not focused. These cards are too big for my little hands. They feel like gloves. Strength. That looks good to me. The first card came out of strip, so I'm using these hip hop queens because why not? We need some good old motivation from our people, because it's that time. Black History Month, then Women's History Month. This is right on time. Get it, Spirit. All right, anything else? We just need strength, Spirit, instinct. And I love how they have all of the hip hop divas, not just new, not just old. That's a lotto. How you go from me X to lotto? Anything? Ew, yes. Sweetie style. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else that we need to get from these ladies? Okay. What fell out was fluidity, Janelle Monáe. When I tell you I love Janelle Monáe, I don't know how many ways I could tell you I love her. But I love me some Janelle Monáe. Let's see if I could Oh hey guys, guess what? I got a mic. Finally I got a mic. There we go. I did a message a little while ago. These little locks was turn my little mic up. Did I delete it? Yeah, I just had to push through. Push through. Y'all know I'm special. Y'all gonna have to push through like I pushed through that message because it was a good one. I was like, hopefully they'll get it. Hopefully they can understand that I ain't know no better. Work with me. Yes, dominance with Rihanna. All right, can we get one more spirit, or will I just take the one off the bottom? What we gonna do? Shuffle one more time. If nothing pops out, I will take the one off the bottom. You didn't pop out, but you kind of was staying awkward this whole time. We're gonna take both. Sexuality popped up, and at the bottom of the deck is pride. So I'm gonna read the rest of these, and then I'm gonna make sure I put this one. Well, I keep it right there, so you can see everybody. All right. So I'm gonna read from this book. What we supposed to get from it, so we can get a little, insight of what we supposed to get from these cards. Oh yeah, let's boom. Let's do that. My bad, I'm playing musical chairs with these cards, but these cards bigger than the cards I'm used to using. And this angle, I'm slowly but surely getting together. Y'all keep working with me. Strength, which means endurance, fortitude, leaning in, and bossiness. This says when life gives you lemons, cut them up, add sugar, and make some lemon meringue pie with it. Forget the lemonade. Take it to the next level. Mia X exemplifies never giving up. And pulling her card is a message to you to follow suit. You never know your limits. You never know your own strength until you test them. You'll be surprised what you come up with. Blast past those boundaries. You yes, honey. Blast past those boundaries like you are driving, like you are the one driving the tank. This ain't a battle. This is a war. This is for you. Show your strength. So whatever your circumstance or situation is, strength is a necessity. Strength is something that we need to show. Sometimes we automatically show strength, regardless of if it's needed or not. Hey, this is what it is. And I love how they said I could tank because she was with no limit. Yes, honey. She was their queen and she held it down. You got to be strong to hang with all them men. Lotto is instinct, guidelines, game plan, groundwork. You got to have strength to follow your dreams, to put this stuff in order. You may be used to counseling your group of friends or are a trusted parent, confidant, or romantic partner about ongoing events of your life. But right now, you may be used to consulting your group of friends or a trusted parent, confidant, or romantic partner about your ongoing events in your life. But right now, external input is affecting your course of action. Be like Lotto. Follow your own lead when it comes to important decisions regarding your path. When counsel feels helpful, it can sometimes do more harm than good, especially if the advisors are putting their best interests first and not your own. There is no greater voice in your head than your own. It's okay to own that. Sometimes you can win the lotto without even buying a ticket. Hello. I love it. So you have to stand strong because you got to stand on your own. What they say, elevation requires isolation. That's the truest shit you'll ever hear. Isolation. Elevation requires isolation. You have to know that everybody ain't on your team. Everybody ain't for you. And they might be with you, but they not for you. Pay attention who's clapping the hardest when you winning. Cause that's the one. That's the one that's showing face. Nope. I'm not. Yeah, that's the one who act like they did for you. Just pay attention to everybody. They say keep your enemies closer, your friends closer, or your however. Just pay attention to everybody. Sweetie is style. Hey, you gonna do it with style and grace. When you're feeling down, there are many ways to pick yourself back up. Sometimes just merely speaking positivity into existence. Other times, livening up your physical appearance with a new wardrobe or a new haircut will do the trick. Let your exterior shake up your interior. When you look good, you feel good. And I'm going to tell you something, ain't no greater truth than that. When you look good, you feel good. You could be at the worst moment of your life going through the greatest tragedy. But if you look good, my good friends, my coworkers, you don't look like what you're going through. You don't look depressed. You don't look stressed. And I'm not ever. You're not ever going to know I'm down unless you down with me. And I still might not let you know I'm down at that point. Your energy, regardless of what's going on, if you show face of a positive energy, you can get through everything positively, smooth transition, and you'll come out looking like pure gold, coming like effort. It's like effortless. Like you really didn't have to do that much work, but you did it and you went through it. And even though it was hard on your end, you look like you floating through it with grace and ease. Yeah. So use your strength to step out on your own and do it fucking looking amazing. Put your best foot forward, going out there with your head held high. Like, I got this, and what? Get it out the mud, did it by myself, no help added. Yes, I didn't have to phone a friend or use a lifeline because I got it from within. It ain't on me, it's in me. Hello. Sexuality, salt and pepper. Look, I'm so busy stuck on Sweetie and this style. That first row gave me a little, all I needed. Just, yeah. Mm-mm-mm. Salt and pepper. Here we go. So let's talk about sex. Are you feeling fulfilled? Are you craving emotional intimacy more than physical touch. Both desires could be present. The key to relieve those desires and season them with some salt and pepper. Nobody enjoys blandness, so spice up your life. This is a newly awoken sexual energy newly awoken sexual energy will course through everyday life with the current. Mm-mm-mm. This newly awoken sexual energy will course through your everyday life with a current. You'll feel it in each part of your body. Over time, these sensations will be easier to tap into and command. It'll make you want to shoot for sure. I love it. I love it. I love it, baby. So, because of the familiarity of this space, it was hard for me to actually read it properly. So, what I am going to do is I am going to translate it from my understanding. Because, like I said, it's familiarity. Oh, and this says sexiness, intimacy, romance, sensuality, and expression. Generally, when you're going through your transformation, when you isolate, part of that isolation requires celibacy or abstinence. And when you're going through that, especially if you're used to physical touch, even if it's not romance. So let's separate love from physical touch. Because you can have a relationship where it's just physical touch. You can have a relationship where it's love. You can have a relationship where it's mental, physical. It's all kinds of relationships. So the kind I'm speaking on right now is just the physical touch one. When you are used to having that bed woman or that person to hold your hand or that shoulder to cry on or somebody to just cuddle with you, not even, any physical actions besides just cuddling. Sometimes you crave and you miss and you desire that part of life. And it's okay. And it's normal. And when you first start your celibacy, then you very well may desire it more and more, but you learn to adjust and redirect that energy. And however that works for you. Be it yoga, be it cooking, working out, reading poems. For me, I took up pole dancing. Pole dancing actually helped me relieve the extra energy, and it was still, sensual energy release. So it balanced out for me, and it was still physical. Because anybody who do pole dancing, that shit is hard work. I said I will tip these ladies double, triple, quadruple more on that pole because that is not for the weak or the faint of heart. But with that being said, just find that out. So when you feel that energy, when you feel that part of you starting to rise up, if you do not choose to be physical with anyone, you can redirect that energy to release it still in a positive way so that it doesn't turn into anger. Because, baby, if you hold that shit and you keep it bottled up, it's going to turn into anger and rage. And that's not something that you want to keep hold to. So the next word is dominance. Rihanna. Who does not love Rihanna? Influence, prominence, winning, diligence, criticism, and trend setting. You know what I love about dominance about Rihanna? We watched her grow. We saw her as a teen grow into a woman. She's a mother and have her own children. We saw how her music changed. We saw how her appearance changed. Not only that, we saw her grow in the industry. So yes, it says dominance because she is dominating and she dominated everything. Even with her acting, she dominated every single thing that she came across with the odds stacked against her. But she also grew and she grew effortlessly with sexuality, sensuality, with style like Sweetie. And obviously she had to have strength to go through all of these things. But I'm gonna read what Dominus say. Your relationship to the Rihanna card is complicated. At first glance, the ultimate source of empowerment, as it should be. Though much like Rihanna, you must measure your steps before you fall under scrutiny. that you didn't anticipate. Excuse me. If you're feeling particularly defenseless, let this card be an awakening to your gusto. Your fire is buried within you, so bring it out. But the flames get hot, sometimes too hot for you to measure. Realize how much you exert to achieve your desired result before jumping right across hard. And I love that because that's just what I say. We watched her go through the fire, through the growth, through the hard times. She was very visible, and she showed her strength, and she did it with style and grace. And she was instinctive enough to know to branch off from just that one part, and she is winning. The next card is Fluidity, Janelle Monáe. Janelle Monáe. Here we go. Experimentation, flow, freedom, exploration. That's beautiful right behind Rihanna because that's the last thing I just said about her. She expanded. She learned, the tricks of the trade, the rules of the game, and she tried. She tried the makeup. She tried the underclothes. She tried to do things differently, and she is successful. Back to Janelle Monáe. Experimentation, flow, freedom, exploration. You may be in the opposed to phase, the go with the flow. But the Janelle Monáe card advises you to do just that. The moments you're unsure where your life is taking you precisely, the ones that may hold beautiful experience that you didn't know you needed, don't adhere to strictly the standards you haven't don't adhere strictly to the standards that haven't served you. Loosen up your grip. Hop off that tightrope. Say to hell with it. Stop caring about what people think. Your own thoughts can prevail, and could ha- those bright ideas can be hidden figures that you never knew you needed the whole time. Do what's best for you. Do what makes you happy. I love this instinct with the fluidity because your instincts are going to tell you what to do. And you are going to flow and be beautiful and know that you did the right thing. You didn't get stuck in comfortability. Your steps are ordered and you took that leap of faith to do something out of the norm. Ain't nobody ever done it before. Good. So that's why you do it. How am I gonna be successful? How you know you're not? You never know until you try it. And guess what? If you're not successful that first time, guess what? Dust yourself off and try again. You got this. You got this. The ultimate goal is to win. The ultimate goal is to be successful. You went through all the steps physically, mentally, mind, body, spirit. You got this. So it's nothing holding you hostage. It's nothing keeping you from being amazing. Which road should you take? All of them. Which choice is yours? Any of them. Make it the best one. I always used to say, especially after watching Enemy of the State, and Regina King was like, well, who monitors the monitors? Exactly. Who says right and right is wrong, and who says that their opinion was right? They could, like most people do, use what they want and need to work in their favor to benefit them. 19 minutes. I've been talking for 20 minutes already. Oh my gosh. Let me let y'all go. Um, Megan Thee Stallion, Pride. Let me tell you something. With her, especially what I've heard going on, I don't really pay attention to the stuff that's going on, but it sounds like she did something, and it sounds like she responded, or somebody did something to her, and she responded so beautifully and effortlessly. And I think that that's what I appreciate about her style, because even with her singing that ratchet music, or the music that she's saying, really sexual and stuff, she still is a college graduate. Hello. Scrumptious boldness, brazenness, savagery. That definitely exprays her. I'm sorry. Did I say scrumptious? Because she is that, but it's gumption. Gumption boldness, brazen, and savagery. If you pull the hot girl Meg card, it's time to take the moment to celebrate your accomplishments. You are wrapped up. I'm sorry, that was a what's it called? Confirmation, because I got a text message. If you pulled the hot girl Meg card, it's time for you to take a moment to celebrate your accomplishments. If you're wrapped up, I keep getting messages. Let me move this phone. If you're too wrapped up in the end, then you may miss all the milestones within your means. It's okay to take pride in who you are and how far you've come. Be it your personal life or your professional one. Trying to bury the light will only make it more difficult to dig back up. When it comes time to stretch your stuff, struggling with your own sense of self can seem so futile. Stop. Tap into your inner savage. Shine on with your body, yada, 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 yada. Um, Straight like that. Whatever path you come across, whatever they throw at you, handle it with peace and grace and ease in your personal life, in your business life. All of these ladies have been through some things. Some of them, we watch them go through stuff. Some of them, they go through silent battles. At the beginning and the end of the day, every single one of them has come out victorious and amazing and beautiful. And they've given us a reason and a light to follow. And these people are from all genres, all ages. It goes back as far as Salt and Pepper. Salt and Pepper I listened to as a kid. Let's talk about sex, baby. Get up, push it. Yes, in the 80s. All the way to, who's the most newest one? Is it Lotto or Megan? Sweetie, they still, I think they're all around the same time. Janelle Monáe and Rihanna has been around for a while. And Mia X, she's not as far back. Anyway, Spirit, what you got to say? Mending and breathe. Mend everything that is damaged, that's broken inside of you. Breathe easily. Clean up what needs to be cleaned up. So listen. So you can have, does it say regeneration? So you can have regeneration. When I promise, I tell you, I've never seen this card ever in this deck. So you can have regeneration. And I just split the deck just to see what I would see. Be fair with yourself. Show yourself grace, kindness, love, so you can get a leg up. Spirit said you don't even have to shuffle. Listen, I'm done. It's time to go. Spirit said it's time to go. Regeneration. Co-create. Go the distance. Baby. You got it. Building blocks. TikTok. Spirit says you are poised in the proper position to do what is expected. What more can you ask for? I'm done. The higher power said, I got you. I put you in position this time. Let's go. Let's go. King say no higher. You got the higher power with you. Only thing left. I'm not picking up no more cards. Go rise up. Step into your power. What did it say? Go big or go home. Go big or go home. Thank you for spending your whole 25 minutes with me. This was a long one. I apologize for taking all your time, but I had to get down and break down all of these things that Spirit was telling us to do. It's time. Let's go. I just this one. This one is just it's holding my eyes hostage. Regeneration. We fall down, but we get up. Things might not go the way we want to the first time, but we persevere. Right, wrong, or indifference, we never give up. It's never ending story. We never give up. We are going to make it. Go the distance. Look at Spirit said, I got you poised. In position. You already in position. Let's go. All you gotta do is hit start. Hit that release button. Let the brakes go. Have a good day, my babies. Thank you for listening. And let me tell you something. Go do something. Go do what you're being told to do. Go do what you're being asked to do. Go do what you're afraid to do. Go do it. Have a good day, my babies.